All right, let's see here now. It's been a pretty busy day. Oh, had to check where I last left off. So, did the War Museum, took that little hike back, um, stopped by the gardens, and then again walked about 30 minutes, stopped by the office here in New Zealand. Um, it's a really small office. Didn't really get to meet anyone. They were kind of really awkward about it, or at least the manager was. Kept asking him, recommendations, things to do, place to eat. He's like, oh, just check TripAdvisor. Like I guess, but wanted to kind of get a feel from the locals, I guess. Um, anyway, afterwards, I came out here to the wharf. Spent actually some good amount of time here. I just sat there looking out, people fishing. It's real comfortable. It's been a really nice day, a little overcast. Um, as and when I travel, I try to be a little more friendly, open, and talk to a lot of strangers. Anyway, as I was getting ready to leave, stood up, walked around. I saw this lady. She was just in a business suit, so I figured she worked around here. Now this is about 3 o'clock, so maybe she got off early or on a break, something. 'Cause I hear right here's the wharf is where a lot of people come and take their breaks that work around here. So I said, excuse me, miss, can I interrupt you for a second? And she said, yeah, absolutely, not a problem. And definitely didn't have a New Zealand accent. Definitely foreigner. Um, but real friendly. Turned out she was actually there to kill a lot of time too. She had just got out of an interview. She's looking for work. Just moved here about 2 weeks ago. Her husband got a job here in IT technology, so she moved out here from Brazil, Sao Paulo, and was looking for work. So I ended up talking with her for quite some time. And she actually gave me a lot of good advice, a lot of good suggestions, something I might try to do. And told me, I guess the ferry that's right behind me actually goes to a bunch of islands and they have vineyards, whatnot. She said highly recommended that. Also down to Rotorua, which is kind of by Hobbiton. It's a little far. She said it's a really, really good place that if I could, definitely should go down there. And then she mentioned a place called White Island, which is like a giant volcano. You can go up to the very rim of, but that's way too far. It's something to kind of look forward to in the future if I ever come back, type of thing. A lot of good information. Just ended up talking with her for a good couple hours. Again, she was wasting time till about 5:40, trying to wait for the bus. Not have anything else going on, so again, talked to her for about 2 hours. And then she recommended this other place called Pavador. It's a local bar here down the road. Actually, before I get into that story, she told me that if I go about a half a mile down to the east here, there's another pier. It's great for sunrises, and if I go to the west a couple, probably about a half mile, it's great for sunrises. So I might do that tomorrow morning. But anyway, this place, Provador, said it's a very popular local bar, um, just down the road here, basically on the pier. So I was just walking around, checking things out, and decided to pop in there, and that's what you'll see some of those videos. It's a cool little bar, very empty. I mean, it's a Monday night, so what do you expect? So I got to talking with the bartenders, and this one dude just got here from France about 3 weeks ago. He's on a 1-year working visa. He was telling me again a lot of other cool things, and I guess he visited here a while back and just fell in love with New Zealand and kind of lifestyle. So he's down here. The happy hour was ridiculously beneficial. I guess they have it every day from 4 to 7, and like beers and wine and everything's like $5 NZ, which is about $3.50 US. So I mean, I got there with an hour left and spent maybe what's like $13. I mean, you really can't go wrong with that. So I'll probably try a different bar tomorrow, a different bar Wednesday, but I'll probably go back to this one on Thursday when it's maybe a little busier. And since I've already made friends there, should have a good time overall. But just gonna wrap up the day again. Just did a lot of walking, exploring, seeing what it's like. Hopefully I got a good video. I'm not quite sure. There wasn't really too much exciting to video. This part of Auckland, it's a city by the ocean. I don't know, something like San Francisco. Feels very like a little bit more flat than San Francisco, but definitely has its hills. It is about 8:30 now. I'm getting a little tired. Trying to fight it off till about 10. Then I can go to bed, and the goal is to wake up around 7 again tomorrow. Go to maybe a Starbucks or something, or maybe a different breakfast cafe restaurant. And then I gotta catch the bus tomorrow at 9:30. To go to the Hobbit tour. It's about a almost 3 hour drive per bus down that way. So it'll take a while, but it sounds like it'll really be worth it. I've been talking to a few people, and every time I mention the Hobbit tour, they're saying, I mean, the locals and kind of foreigners are saying it's probably the best thing you can do around here. It's a fantastic tour. So I'm really looking forward to it. I know tomorrow's supposed to rain in the morning. I'm really hoping it clears up. It should, according to the weather app here, but we'll see how it goes. Other than that, wrap up for day 2 here in New Zealand. Be on the lookout for exciting stuff tomorrow.